U.S. stocks were expected to jump by 4-3-2-1. U.S. stocks were expected to jump this Friday morning. However, they did the complete opposite as a weaker than expected jobs report raised questions over whether or not the Fed would delay pulling back on its easy monetary policy. Now, today it has been all about jobs as U.S. job growth was less than expected for the month of August as non-farm payrolls, they increased 169,000. Meanwhile, the U.S. unemployment rate, that dropped to a 4.5-year low to 7.3% as workers gave up on their search for work. The job report, it now serves as a key piece of evidence for the Federal Reserve as it debates the future of its $85 billion per month bond buying program. Fed policymakers will indeed be meeting on September 17th and 18th and had been widely expected to ease the purchases that they have been making. Meanwhile, President Barack Obama continued to face growing pressure today at the G20 summit in St. Petersburg to decide against launching military strikes in Syria. Russia's Vladimir Putin, he has called for the U.S. to provide evidence that chemical weapons were used by the Syrian government against their own people. Meanwhile, in earnings report, we have Smithfield Foods today posting quarterly earnings that dropped, hurt by lower exports to key international markets. And shares of Apple on the radar today on reports that it will later unveil a cheap iPhone sometime next week. And also on reports that it is currently investigating new allegations of poor working conditions at the Chinese factory. And as we speak right now, the Dow Jones, 30 minutes after the bell, is on the downside, triple digits, 104 points to be at 14,835.